And I know you said that the screaming typically would only happen when paired with the crying. Is that the same thing for self-injury? Do you ever see the self-injury on its own, or is that also only ever paired with the crying and screaming?
No, it's an escalation from
Okay.
the crying to
Yeah.
the screaming to the frustration and hitting, you know.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry if it sounds like the same information. I just want to make sure I have the right idea. Um, okay. So under what conditions or situations are the problem behaviors most likely to occur? So you said typically um, not getting the response that he wants or when he wants a toy. Um, do you see it in under any other conditions, any other situations or scenarios that you might see those behaviors?
No, again, it's an escalation from one step to the other. And,
Okay. And typically just wanting a toy.
a toy, or if he does not get what he wants or is not provided he's asking for or is told no, you know.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. So would you say that that's typically the trigger once he's told no, or if his sister has the toy, that is what is triggering those behaviors?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you notice them happening during any particular activities?
No, I certainly know when he's tired,
Okay.
or when I know that he's getting tired, that it escalates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Would you say that those behaviors occur when you have to break routines or interrupt any activities that he's doing?
Um, yes, I would say that when we have to do certain things with the girls, that he's not anticipating and we have to pay more attention to them, it can be triggering.
Okay. So you're saying when attention is given to his sisters?
Correct.
Okay. How would you describe his relationship with his sisters? Does he play with them often? Would you say they get along pretty well, or what is that dynamic like?
His sisters are very patient with him. They understand his challenges. Um, so they do their best.
Yeah.
But they're still young girls and still have their wants and needs and do what they want.
Definitely.
But, yeah.
Okay. And how old are they again?
6 and 8.
Okay. All right, thank you. So when he is engaging in this crying, screaming, self-injury, how do you or grandma, the sisters, typically react or respond to the behavior?
We try to use quiet voices. We try to just settle the situation down.
Okay.
Try to get on his level, find out what it is he wants, what
Okay.
his concern is, what his problem is. But oftentimes it's not enough, and he just, yeah.
Okay. All right. I know you mentioned he typically does it when he wants a toy. Does he typically get access to that toy that he wants when he is engaging in the behaviors?
Unfortunately, we oftentimes give in.
Okay.
And just to keep peace in the home. But we also know that we need to work with him and let him know this is not your toy. And
yeah, it's hard sometimes. Hard to listen to your kid crying and upset. But all right. So, what would you say you guys do to calm him or her down? Anything in addition to using the quiet voices and getting on his level? Would you say you have any other strategies that you typically implement to try to get him to calm down?
Well, certainly there are, toys that he has regularly that we can give to him to distract him from whatever it is that he might want.
Okay.
Yeah. Once he gets to a point where he is upset about something, it's hard to distract him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be tough. Okay. All right. Thank you for answering all these questions. I am getting to the end, so we'll wrap it up here shortly. What do you think is the main thing that he is trying to communicate to you guys with these behaviors?
Honestly, I just think he doesn't understand how to communicate, and that lashing out is his way of communicating.
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah.
So.
Okay. And when it's his way of communicating, what is it that you think he is trying to communicate?
I am mad.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why.
Hi, Kathy. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I'm so sorry we got disconnected.
That's okay.
All right. Yeah, sorry about that. But we were talking about what you think that Tyler is trying to communicate with his crying?
That he's mad and he wants whatever it is that is bothering him, the toy or whatnot.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Do you think that these problem behaviors are a form of self-stimulation at all?
Yes.
Okay. If so, what gives you that impression? What makes you think that?
It's just self-serving and wanting whatever is in front of him that he wants, and not understanding that no comprehension of sharing, no comprehension of, delayed gratification.
Okay. All right. And again, I know this is a little repetitive. The last question just says, why do you think that he is engaging in the problem behavior? I know we've talked a lot about getting those toys, not having the communication to be able to express that he wants the toys, and then engaging in the screaming and self-injury when that isn't being communicated or being responded to. Do you think that there are any other reasons why he is engaging in the crying, the screaming, or the self-injury besides what we've already talked about?
I do not think so. The home dynamic is good.
Okay.
He is well cared for. A behavioral issue. So.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate you taking the time to meet with me and talk about Tyler. Do you have any questions for me? Anything else you think is worth noting right now?
I don't think so. I know he's young, and I just hope we can get him on a good path.
Yeah, yeah. So he is expected to start receiving services in December. So um, I'll take a look at this information. Start making a plan. And we'll definitely communicate with you and be in touch. But thank you again so much for talking with me.
Well, thank you.
Great, great. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.